Okay, YouTube, I need your help. I've been working on this truck for the past couple days and I'm stuck. I can get it to run and it'll run good at a higher idle, but once it drops down to just an idle, it runs rough. It has a shake to it like it's a misfire. I've already gone through everything that I could think of, and now I'm at a loss and reaching out to you guys and hoping that you can help me solve what's wrong with this truck. Let me grab the camera and we'll walk through it, and I'll tell you what I've done, and then hopefully you guys can tell me what still needs to be done or what I missed or things to look out for. Alright, so here's what I've been through already. I checked all spark and I checked all of my wires. I ohmed them all out, everything was good. And I just put all new spark plugs in and they're in the proper gap. I was questionable on my advance for the distributor, so I just went to O'Reilly's and picked up a whole new distributor with an advance. From what I've read, it said just plug this bottom one and then have this other vacuum going to the side of the carburetor. I'll follow that and I'll show you where it's going to. So let's do that now. So the vacuum from the advance comes up and over, and then I have it going into the front port of the carburetor here at the base, and then I have this red one right behind it going to the charcoal canister, which goes then to the gas tank. The carburetor, the choke, had nothing on it, and then I wired a deal onto it, and I know that works because I opened this up and I looked, and when it's hot it's open all the way, and then cold it's choked. I just changed the fuel filter and made sure I had no leaks or no air gaps anywhere. I am running, when it is running, I'm at 3 psi, which I read is accurate. I just completely took the carburetor apart and went through every single jet, inside and out. There's 2 jets on the outside, your 2 in here, your main filler, all of that. I went through and made sure nothing was plugged, and I cleaned it out. The 2 screws that I have been messing with, I know this is not plugged in right now, so don't let that fool you. I have it right here. The 2 screws I've been messing with is your idle air control, or idle your fuel and air mixture screw at the base here, and then the throttle one here are the 2 that I've been trying to adjust, along with turning the distributor to get the timing in just right. Now that we're on the subject of timing, let's talk about that for a second. So I have my timing marks down here at the base there, and it is this is all the way clocked. The distributor is clocked all the way to the right. I come down here and I look, it is at 0, or no, it is at 8 with the timing light. And if I clock it even more, then it goes past. There's no, I can't get it to 0, so I don't know if that might be the cause or the issue, or if it even goes to 0 if you're only supposed to put that to 8. I went through, took the valve cover off, and I adjusted both intake and exhaust. Intake, I believe, was 8 and exhaust was 12. 0.008 millimeters and 0.012 millimeters. I went through and I checked around the carburetor to see if I had any vacuum leaks by spraying carb cleaner at the base. All my vacuum lines, everything's been plugged off here, except that guy. That doesn't really, because it's the same intake here. This guy's been plugged off. I sprayed around everything and I couldn't get it to idle up. Now, another issue, other than the suspected not being able to go to 0, is my advance. When I unplug this at idle, the idle of this doesn't change at all. So I don't know if my advance is working or if I'm supposed to do something with this second hose, like if it needs to be routed somewhere else. Other than that, I am at a loss. If I have good compression, if I have good spark, I'm getting fuel, and I can adjust it here and I can adjust my timing here, and this is brand new, then why are we still missing? Like, there's something off, and I'm just not getting it. So that's why I'm reaching out to YouTube. If you guys could please help, that would be great. What do you think, Sadie? We gonna get some help?